Don't accidentally enter sewers, please. I beg of you.
I'm ready.
Alright, you guys ready? Okay.
Yep. Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go! Alright, and yeah, here we go, pretty much.
Off we go.
We're off.
Good. It's good to be back on this Friday night, or Saturday morning for some of you.
Yeah, Saturday morning for some of the people watching from Australia, like Emoji and Banana in the chat.
Yo, what's up? I expect more banana rhymes coming this weekend. If I don't say any, I'm gonna be watching you, chat. You better give it to me. I swear. All right, here we go. Coming to our first level. You know, it's kind of sad we don't get to see the hat kid normal hat. You know, for most of it. Obviously, the sprint hat is god in the run. With the DSJs and whatnot, but it is kind of it's a nice design. Sadly, we don't get to see more of it, but you know, it's a speed run, guys. We can't. It's no casual run here, so.
Yeah, I personally don't like the flare that much, honestly.
Really?
Yeah, I prefer the. I prefer the sprint hat. The player.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely, you know, sort of just a double color the original hat, but I think it has a nice touch to it. Nice simplicity. Boop shenanigans already, drowning our precious hat kid. And going to Scophos. Where she came out from outer space. I remember coming into coming to the community, I'm like, wow, these are some crazy abbreviations like HUMT for heating up Mafia Town. That was always nice. Very nice yarn collection there.
Ooh. Yeah, we're gonna see like quite a bit of difference because Creeper is like a very new player into the game, and Loch has way more experience running this game. Loch having a 38 PV that he can definitely improve because it's not really his top potential. He just doesn't grind out much.
Yeah, and again, the hopes is that a lot of us will sort of get back on that grind during or after this tournament. So hopefully we all get motivated by these streams. But I believe Creeper's not that far behind because of loading screens and whatnot. Maybe a little bit, but you know, nothing to count at as.
Yeah, he's not really that far behind right now. Just a couple seconds. He's having a little bit more of sloppy movement, but in general, he's only a few seconds behind.
Yeah, it's definitely the telltale signs of a newer runner, and I put myself in that camp. By the way, my movement is pretty sloppy, right? I haven't even implemented any TSJs or anything into my run, and so you know, no offense there at all. It's just that Creeper is definitely trying to grind those runs out, get those PBs, you know, and get a good time before they start really.
There's also the fact that Loch also grabbed an extra yarn because he's doing murder route, so. That is also where a little bit of a difference comes there. Loch
yes,
for
sure.
32, and yeah, it's gonna be ahead of Creeper by a tiny bit. We'll see what happens in Dango the Mafia. I think Creeper has been practicing the pick kill, so we'll see if he goes for it and if he gets it, and if Loch missing that yarn probably realizing and going back to grab it. That would have been pretty bad for him.
Very nice slide on the stairs. If we can only slide downstairs like that, that'd be real Tony Hawk, but sadly it's not Tony Hawk. Going to barrel battle here. Slamming on that. Very good.
Well, I'm not entirely sure Dynamite, but he grabbed the yarn he grabbed the cage yarn he should get from outer space, so that means it's massive to
Oh yeah. Very indicative of that. And yeah, I mean, like, it's also a good backup yarn potentially, you know, if you do somehow miss one of the yarns and in that level. And so you know, there's plenty of yarn to go around, but showing off our well-named emote, sending out all the emotes. I mean, you know, what can you really do?
Banana, I'm going to ban you just from that take. How is village yarn? Hello? It's like the best yarn in the game.
Yeah, it's interesting, right? Because, you know, the yarns are themselves themed, but they don't necessarily have to go to that particular yarn. Super cool designs, though, for sure. The art direction in this game is fantastic.
Yeah, that's why you dive boost with jump on that roof, so you can actually go past it. But yeah, we're seeing Log finishing up Bear Battle at 419. And yeah, it's gonna be a little bit ahead of Creeper going to the
A little bit.
Yeah, we'll see what's gonna happen here.
Yeah, I think the quick kill from Mafia has been sort of the talk of the town for newer runners. I feel like that's what a lot of newer runners have been practicing this tournament. So it's going to be really exciting to sort of not see Mafia as a normal boss fight. You know, I think everyone's going to try and, you know, like a real theater major, try and fall off the stage. And so we'll see if this becomes successful for all the runners. Hopefully so.
Now the Mafia is definitely like, it's not a huge choke point, but like it's definitely one of the few tricks that you can fail and lose a lot of time.
It's like it's a mood setter for sure. You know, if you can get that one down, you know, stuff like CTR, right, and certain black clips and whatnot should feel a little better. You know, you won't feel as terrible. Like, oh, I missed that first trick. Hopefully, these runners do get that mentality down.
Emoji, indeed, spitting facts on the chat. That yarn is not grabbed in any category, unfortunately, but it's the best yarn in the game. And Lock actually entering down with the Mafia at a pretty good time, one flat.
Yeah.
No flat at all. So what's gonna happen here? We'll see what Creeper is gonna be doing. So far this race is not really that far off, but this is only just the beginning.
I wouldn't have it any other way. A really good competitive one. And yeah, Creeper's movement has, you know, a little bit sloppy at times, but honestly improved from last time, and it's looking really good for Creeper.
Yeah, Love definitely being the choice to go for the predictions. Like that, being the favorite to win this match because of his PV time mostly. But we'll see if Creeper can get upset here. It's definitely doable. See what's gonna happen. The quick kill can be pretty. It can be a pretty good tactic for this play. Rock actually messing that up really hard, and I don't think he's going for it. Yeah, he felt a quick kill. I don't know what happened. Was it
they were off the stage correctly. Maybe, you know, just an unlucky ledge grab to put him back into the level when they weren't supposed to.
I actually don't know what happened with Lock there. Like I think he actually jumped a little bit too much and went back to the stage.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so we'll see if Creeper. I know
Creeper a lot of damage here.
I know Creeper has reacted in a quick kill, so we'll see if he can. If he goes for it, if he can get it.
Oh yeah, that we can never count out the dark horse.
Yeah, he will actually be ahead if he can get the quick kill. I'm pretty sure.
Like a charge, doing the fight normally.
Getting not that good RNG for the second phase of the fight. Now 7:23. And Creeper is gonna be attempting the quick kill a little bit. I didn't see what RNG Creeper got.
Yeah, this will be really interesting. Positioning on the stage. Stage position 1. The bounce looks good. And he's off the stage. So this is looking really good now.
Yeah, this is looking really good, but this is the hard part about the quick kill. To not mess this up, and then to also time the lock properly. We'll see what's gonna happen. He needs this to be
really nice.
Oh, nice! Very nice from him.
Wow.
Yeah,
that was
this race actually tied right now. Well,
yeah,
he's still a little bit behind. But this actually helps him a lot, like a 720,
for sure.
725.
We love to see it, you know, like these newer players, you know, you can never count them out, right? And so maybe everyone's looking at their bracket right now, you know, maybe a little bit of a nail biter, but we'll see, you know, still, like you said, a little bit behind, but we'll see.
Yeah, the new players showing the veteran that they can do the Mafia quick kill, no problem.
Now, again, you know, the platforming will matter in a sort of a smaller scale, a micro scale, so we'll see.
I don't know if in a micro scale the movement saves more time than people might realize. So yeah.
Oh, true.
Luck is gonna be, as you like, you can probably tell already. Luck failed a quick kill and he's still ahead. He's still ahead, but like 3 seconds, but
a very volatile 3 seconds potentially.
yeah.
What? Again, I am not discounting Loch and their, I guess, veteran status too. You know, when you've played this game so many times, your mentality can be a lot stronger when, you know, you fail one quick kill, just get the next one, you know? Not a little bit of a forehead comment, but for the most part, I think it works out, so.
Yeah, it does, but unfortunately for him, there's not gonna be another quick kill because he's gonna be doing murder, I'm pretty sure, so.
Oh, yes, and murder route. So we're really gonna have to make sure that everything is clipping correctly, lagging correctly.
Yeah, we'll see what's gonna happen here.
And the conductor it is. We will be solving a murder mystery, more or less, with 0 clues. It's always nice. Look, not all detectives start with really good cases. You know, you'll get your flops, right? I'm sure Sherlock had a few fails. But hopefully Loch doesn't have any fails during this.
Okay, not too bad. 21 button. That is still pretty solid for him. Yeah, it's called intuition. That is true. That is very true. But yeah, as I said before, Loch saving quite a bunch of time over Creeper, unfortunately, in DVS. This is where the experience from like a veteran player, like a higher seed, is gonna be showing against a new player. But there's still a long way to go, so we'll see what's gonna happen.
And as you could see, I mean, no one is safe from the bonk. Just no one. It's bound to happen, you know, from run to run. So, not too much. Again, not a problem necessarily in time loss, but you know, getting that nice jump across that chasm. 0 clues, and yeah, Loch's gonna be finishing up murder right now.
There's gonna be a little bit of a discrepancy right now in the route because Creeper's gonna be doing toilet. Well, he's gonna be doing toilet route, but he's gonna go to picture perfect right now. And we're gonna be seeing Loch do picture perfect in a tiny bit.
Yeah. Moon gravity, really, you know, changing that sort of dive, right? You need to wait a little bit longer to hit that dive button again, so. Misses the penguin, unluckily, but.
Yeah, so it can be a little bit annoying with the higher gravity.
Yes. No sticker from Loch, which is good.
Once you get used to it, it should be fine.
Yeah.
And Loch is gonna be getting into picture perfect as well, while Creeper is gonna be finishing it.
Mm-hmm.
Now going for Sword Potion. Oh, missed the token. Oh, what are you doing? It's gonna be max D. Oh no, that's a huge turn. It's gonna be missing max D because of that. Unfortunate.
Mm-hmm.
He did not want to. He really did not. That to happen. Did not want that to happen. But it is what it is.
Yeah, I definitely had that problem as an early runner. You know, like sort of trying to push forward. You know, with the analog stick, and it's clicking down on the wheel, and like, oh, that's not what I wanted. You know, and so, very easy mistake to make. But Super Potion attempt though from Loch.
Nice.
Ooh, the throw looks good. We'll see if it's a home run.
No, I
swing and a miss.
Far away, yeah, so yeah, it was too far away. Yeah. But still, didn't miss much Diva, so still pretty good. Only losing in a couple seconds.
Yeah. Doing a little crafting. Especially since it's been kind of snowing around part of the US and all that, so I guess we're still in winter. Which, I mean, by month-wise, yes, definitely. But how it looks, the weather can fluctuate. Alright, here we go, Gallery Rift for Creeper here.
Yeah, definitely. Ooh.
Checkpoint. Good enough.
The TSJ, yeah, but forgot to dive cancel, unfortunately, but still getting the checkpoint. Going for the lag SDJ.
Ooh, really good.
Bad. And Loch is gonna be hitting into the Murder in the All Express Rift to hopefully don't miss the lag shot and save a little bit of time.
Here we go. Yeah, I've tried putting ice, you know, on platforms, and they just won't fly like a AHiT will. It's really sad that reality doesn't have crazy physics like this game, but you know, it is what it is, right? We take what we can get. That's why I'm excited for this weekend to see AHiT fly all over the place. Here we go. Not going for a checkpoint. Hopefully, it's just a one shot. Going safe.
Okay, that worked. That was
really nice.
That was a little bit sketchy, but it still worked. It's not gonna make it's not gonna make that, unfortunately. Tiny bit sketchy, but still good for luck.
Yeah. Not to be consequentialist, but still up on that platform, still pretty good. And timepiece get, as they say. And now we're going to boop out of the bag here. Very nice. You know, I feel like that's the most sort of entertaining trick for anyone who doesn't know the game, right? Because like obviously there are so many more, you know, like fantastical tricks. But I feel like when Haka just disappears and you're just walking around as a shadow of yourself, I think that's what really gets people like, oh, this is a cool speed game.
Yeah, this is one of the tricks that people are like actually, what the hell is going on? Like, what is happening right now? Though, particularly, I think the glitch that most people just tend to react is Snatcher Hover, just because it's such a weird trick that you just go flying around and then you end up in the area of Snatcher.
That's true. Yeah, pretty wacky run, but we're also used to it. You know that it doesn't really blow our minds necessarily. But yeah, Loch having a really good gallery rift there. Didn't miss the the checkpoint at all.
Missing the painting. Okay,
should have a good time. Yeah.
Safe.
Hopefully they don't run into the campfire and watch their. Okay, good. They watch their HP. That's good. Oh, misses the mushroom though.
Misses the mushroom, unfortunately. Yes, to hear correctly, Snatcher Hover. Snatcher Hover, in my opinion, is like the most flashy and probably the trick that makes people go like, what in the hell is going on right now?
Yeah, just see yourself get a launch like that. Here we go.
Luck going for boop. Yeah, what in the hat is going on right now for Luck? Luck disappeared and she is back on screen and Creeper getting Cherry Death, no problem for him. Yeah, there was an attempt to route it into 20%, and it turned out to be like a tiny bit slower, even with the fastest one, unfortunately. But I don't know if unfortunately, more like fortunately, because that trick sucks. Really fast. And
Loch having
a lot of trouble with the painting. Yeah, he missed that painting like 3 times.
Yeah. The MoMA, the Museum of Modern Art, were like, no, you can't do this. This is actually a crime. But no, Loch's going along with it. Getting down to 1 HP for the Cherry Death, of course. Hopefully the mushroom platforming will be good here. That's good. Going for that chest. Yeah. Not surprised, again, Loch being very used to this trick. But Creeper.
He's going to be heading into Subcom Wow.
Here we go.
I'm not going to be seeing Loch being ahead from Creeper until pretty much Mafia 2 because of the routing differences, but he's probably... I will say he's like at least more than 30 seconds ahead. Loch! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Loch tripped on that. That was probably the worst share to trip on.
Oh my goodness! He got stuck in the cherry. Oh no, so bad.
Oh, that.
Oh, no.
The trip was that was not. Right, that's definitely unlucky.
Forget what I said. Now Creeper is on the lead by probably quite a bit.
And again, I'm not surprised if Loch can keep their mentality here. You know.
Yeah, that was an instant commentator scores. I just cannot believe it. I mean, Loch, you don't have to. Oh, you have to get the paintings again. Yeah, what I'm saying.
Yes.
Oh my god, that is so bad. That was. I am so sorry, Loch. That was. I'm gonna take the blame for that one. I'm gonna take the blame. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna take the blame for that one, and like, this is really good for Creeper, honestly. This is gonna be a huge advantage for Creeper. Like, Loch can still take this bag, considering. Oh, he didn't take damage again. Loch, what are you doing? He's steering the fight. Oh my god, I thought I was gonna take again. Oh my god.
Yeah, there definitely needs to be some stability here from Loch if Loch wants to catch up. Looks like they're just going for the timepiece normally.
Jesus Christ, dude, what is happening right now?
Oh, they're still going for Cherry Death. Okay.
So much time right here. Please.
Okay, we need to make sure we go around this route.
This. All right. Okay, he got it this time. A 3-minute CO. Yeah, that's gonna give a huge advantage. for Creeper. This is really what they needed, honestly. Oh my god.
This is definitely setting the mood out here potentially for the tournament.
Yeah,
you know, again, you can never count someone out for missing one of the basic tricks or harder tricks, right? There's no that's the fun of this tournament, right? It's a one-time attempt, right? And
Yeah,
so there is no room for error in that sense. There is no reset button that we can really
there's no
default
reset
to.
button. That is correct. That is absolutely correct. And Log is gonna need to play really well from now on to actually try to catch up to Creeper. And okay, I didn't know you could do that. That was a little bit sketchy, but he baited me. I thought I was like, what are you doing?
I love how we're all
oh,
junglers in a sense. Ooh, but
Log
the double bonk is
having a little bit of trouble with the dive. Oh my god. This is not looking good for Log. And we'll see what Creeper is doing. He's he still got that one, but he missed it. He missed that guy.
Playing a little,
yeah, playing a little bit safe. I don't think he knows he's in the lead, and he's probably better not knowing that.
Yeah, the pressure will build if you receive information like that. If you're the underdog of the race, so to speak.
Yeah, Luck definitely takes us back. That was a huge download like he got in CO, and a little bit of time was here and Will. He can definitely take this back from like just knowing the experience of a top player or like of a middle ground player. But yeah, he's gonna need to play really well from now on.
Yep. Well's looking fantastic. Very nice backflip. Yeah. I'll raise my scorecard to that like it's an Olympic event.
Losing,
give that a 10.
Getting a 1 minute MTS, it's not gonna be helping him out because unless Luck messes up MTS really hard, he's gonna be saving a little bit of time there and probably catch up a little bit.
Some menuing from Creeper, but all works out. Timepiece get for Luck. And yeah, it's I mean, if I was biting my nails would be gone right now. They would be I mean they are I mean, this race can go either way. Again, not to reiterate the same point over and over, but yeah, it's gonna be really interesting to see.
It's gonna definitely go either way, and I don't know if Block does Manor Hover, but we will see. I am guessing he doesn't do it because he's going to MDS now?
That is interesting.
Oh, okay, no, he entered MDS.
Oh.
Never mind. But the cherries are not there. Oh, I guess he doesn't do Manor Hover. Okay. Yeah, he's just going. He's going to do this normally. And oh, Creeper falling there. Unfortunate.
And SWC, I believe, it's kind of hard to answer that question just because of the time zones. But if you're living in the US, generally, no. It won't be until the 6 or 7 or 8 a.m. Central, Eastern.
I think the next match is 14 UTC.
UTC, yes.
Which is like around, I don't know, 9 hours, 10 hours? Should be like around that.
Yeah. I mean, we're going to the manor here, but yeah, time is definitely a little bit different. Obviously from the sort of two different locations they came from, and the unfortunate, the cherry death, but
Luck losing a little bit of time too, so it's not gonna be saving that much time from Creeper, and he's still a tiny bit in the lead, honestly. Creeper still needs to do 3 more levels, while Luck only needs to do 2 more. We're going for the door, the left door. He's having a little bit of trouble. Okay, he managed to get it. Yeah, there were no hovers in this race.
Nope.
Luck's slowly catching up. Like, little by little, he's like catching up.
Yep.
Taking back.
That's the left door, there is.
Taking back all that time that he lost in CO.
Yeah, sometimes it's good negative motivations, mess up a trick to really focus on the later ones, but definitely takes a strong mentality, and Locke is doing their best to show it.
And not only a strong mentality, but also Locke having more experience and also more hours in the game. It's gonna be showing up right now.
Go.
We have a debate in the chat right now, which door is the best, and I can safely say that right door is the best one, and if you go for left door, you are insane.
Yeah, I personally like right door, but I think we can all agree that the insane thing to do is to walk through it. That's definitely something we can all agree on. I feel like.
Oh my god, Loch, what are you doing?
Lucky miss.
Alright, Loch.
That hook shot is the worst, apparently. To Luck. Maybe not even, you know.
Luck can really. He's having a little bit of trying to like collect himself. I think after that CO, it might be a little bit flustered, and that is gonna help Creeper quite a bit. I think that was not. Oh, he's gonna be losing a little bit of time from the cycle, but he's still not bad at all.
Yeah.
And getting a 57, and Creeper is probably gonna get around the same time. Loch needed to save time there, but he couldn't save that much time. Oh my god, Creeper, that was scary. Oh, you can drop the
a little bit of readjustment.
Drop the hood shot, buddy. There we go.
Always terrifying for those readjustments. You feel like you'll swing the wrong way.
Oh my goodness, yeah, it was a little bit sketchy, but he's fine.
Alright, Loch's going to Death Stranding level. Sunny the Male. Definitely some, you know, not to bring up my Valorant experience, but some nice flick shots on the head there for sure from Loch. Ooh.
Definitely showing the experience of a top player into the MDS. He's gonna be saving a lot of time over missing that last guy, but that's sort of fine. It's just a tiny bit of time loss.
Which is one stop over. It's all good.
Is he gonna be getting this? Okay. Oh my god, that was so
gnarly.
Oh my
gnarly,
goodness.
so bad.
Alright,
wow.
20
that was crazy.
23:49. I think Loch is back in the lead. I think Loch is back in the lead. Yeah. Unfortunately, it is what I said before. Like the movement saves like a lot of time. Unfortunately.
Oh yeah. Creeper, you know, Creeper obviously has some breathing room in terms of trying to catch back up, but it's tighter for sure. Especially when you get a nice first ticket like that.
Oh yeah, it is. That was one for him. That was interesting.
Ooh, unlucky roof right there. Those pyramids always in the way.
Oh my god, Loch!
Movement is a fickle mistress. That is
That was interesting.
Going off the rails. Throw Volt 2 right there for Loch, but recovering pretty well.
Yeah, recovering pretty well, and Creeper is gonna be finishing Village, and yeah, he's definitely behind, but this is still not over for him. Can still definitely pop Loch if Loch keeps making all these mistakes like he's doing, and he does a bigger mistake. Though I don't know what he can do at this point. Maybe a falling yellow mantle could be like probably the worst thing he can do at this point.
Yeah. I mean, we'll see. Again, Cherry Death, not a very sort of intensive trick, but it can be missed if you're not paying attention. So it's it's kind of hard to note. Yeah.
There's no the trait that can lose that much time, unfortunately. Yeah, it can happen, but I don't think Loch is gonna go for doubles brewer, so I don't think it's gonna happen either.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could. I think the best bet for Creeper to actually win this is to play reasonable well until the end, and Loch. Oh my god, Creeper! No.
Oh no, the hook shots. It's reset. You know, it's pretty close. You know, having to cross just that one chasm, but
yeah, Loch.
You hate to see it.
Loch ended up exiting Subcon. 23-4x, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, Creeper is definitely behind by more than a minute, unfortunately. But this is still
25-23 for Golden Vault. Suarez pointed out.
Messing up setup for toilet. Unfortunately, losing a little bit of time. But yeah, Loch is gonna be pulling the lead apart every level. It seems like it. He's not letting time go right now. Let a little bit of time go in. Let a little bit of time go in GB, but we'll see what's gonna happen here on Mafia for him.
And if the quick kill doesn't happen here for the toilet, it's gonna be even worse bad news. So Creeper's definitely hoping to at least stay on the closest track that the Creeper can.
Yeah, definitely. Creeper's gonna be attempting the quick kill. What's gonna happen?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Is that gonna work? Yeah, that's gonna work. Oh my god.
Ooh, looks really. Yeah, that was really close, but we grab it.
Did it jump? Is that gonna grab it? I don't think. No.
This might crash the game.
Don't go back.
Oh.
Don't go back. No. Creeper, no.
This is not a timepiece. I believe that is not a timepiece. Refs, can we check that?
No, he didn't grab it. The timer didn't stop.
Yeah.
No, Creeper, what are you doing? He didn't realize. No, it's so bad. This is why you need to pay attention to the timer in those 2 levels.
And is that door even openable after that? I believe it is after that timepiece, correct?
It is, but he's not gonna be able to enter Yakuza.
Yeah.
He's not.
I mean, I opened that door after that. Yeah. So they should. I saw the exclamation points, or sorry, I guess the no entry sign, but
no, he's gonna
apparently
he's gonna be able to open the Alpine door, but he's gonna be able to enter Yakuza after the lab. He's gonna have 19 timepieces.
Yes.
That is so bad until he actually realizes oh my god, he's gonna be so confused. Yeah. He's probably don't even know what timepiece he missed. Like, this is why you should pay attention to the timer going green, like completely green, and like stopping on the top right when you are in, for example, MTS or toilet.
Yes.
Yeah, Alpine is 14.
I mean, again, it's the situational awareness, it's the game sense, that sort of separates a newer player from a more seasoned player, right? And Locke, sure, messes up Cherry Death, but they know the route, they feel murder in their heart, so to speak. Maybe that's sort of a terrible phrase to say, but, they know the route, backwards and forwards. And if Creeper doesn't know that they should jump up right in front of the clock for that quick kill, then, it's something that needs to sort of be ingrained in your head if you really want to become a more seasoned veteran. And so...
yeah, the only thing
it is a little bit of a
the only thing that's being murdered right now is Creeper's spirit after he realizes he missed the toilet timepiece. He's gonna be so devastated probably, and even confused like as to what the hell just happened. But unfortunately this is not good for him. Like, this is definitely a loss already. Like, I don't know how he can recover from this.
Yeah, I mean, Locke fell in this rift, but even then, a timepiece is a timepiece. You can't beat a timepiece.
He still needs to do the whole timepiece again. Like, he still needs to go back to... He needs to even backtrack to Subcon. And... yeah, it's gonna be so bad. Like, there's nothing he can do. Yeah, Locke can still crash. If he crashes like a couple times, maybe he's still able to win, but unfortunately, this is looking really bad for him.
Yeah, it's not looking good. I mean, usually, when you use dramatic irony, and not to take everyone back to, 9th grade English class or whatever, it's usually, entertaining for the story, but to know that we're down 1 timepiece for Creeper is such a heart-wrenching moment. I mean, we can't do anything, this is the way of the run. If you forget something, it's usually just, sometimes you have chat if you're streaming and grinding out PBs, but when you're in a tournament, man, it's just you. It's just you.
He's focused. He doesn't know that he missed the timepiece, unfortunately. It's gonna be a learning experience, at least for him. He will know that he will need to check the time for toilet at least.
Yeah, and how they handle this panic might save them. Maybe potentially not a victory, but can definitely still give them a good time. If they see that they can't enter, what do they do? Do they just stand there, right? Do they just spam the emote wheel? If they just go straight for a level, then I think Creeper has a stronger mentality there. But hopefully we don't see any more panic.
I don't know if he even knows which timepiece he missed. I don't know if he even knows what happened.
Yeah. I'm trying to think what would be the best backup.
No, there's no.
Maybe Mafia of Cooks. Yeah, I mean.
No, Mafia of Cooks. You don't need to grab 2 relics. Like, you need to go back to Subcon and do. Toilet.
Oh yes.
There's no other way around it. You need to grab 1 relic. Sorry, but still tag to Cooking Cat. But yeah, the big parade is there. He can still do the big parade and lose more time, but it would be cool for the race. You will definitely
finally seeing the parade. Yeah. Yeah, the timepiece count is something that, a lot of players might sort of forget about because it's a very sort of secondary nature thing, but, Nice lag warp, but again, the dramatic irony is weighing really heavily on all of us, and so it's sort of hard to cheer for Creeper. It's
Yeah,
very, you know, yeah.
He did murder a toilet, unfortunately. Like he will... Oh, he pressed jump too early. I think. What was that? I don't think I ever seen that before. Yeah, I mean it's not gonna matter. Like he's really far behind, unfortunately. We're just gonna need to wait until he realizes that he didn't grab the toilet timepiece. Apologies for that.
Yeah, and you know, Locke is killing it with the boop clip right there, and so it's looking even. The spread is getting even farther and further ahead. Has to wait for the train, but you know, who hasn't? I guess nowadays definitely not, but it's definitely not looking good for Creeper.
It's unfortunately this is pretty much a loss. I don't know what to say about that. It's just like really bad. We're gonna see what he does when he realizes. I'm just really interested in seeing what he does.
Yeah, you know, this might be a case of maybe both runners being a little overzealous. You know, they are the headlining match in a sense. They're the first one for the week, and so you know, there's a lot of sort of pressure to, you know, not really make a show necessarily, but make a good run. And so you really want to go for it. You know, go for all the good tricks and whatnot. And you know, we've had good Mafia kill for Creeper, but then dumpster dive not quite.
Yeah, what we said before, it's happening right now. He's not having a good time with this. But he's totally safe. Like he probably doesn't even know what happened to Creeper. Oh my god, he just can't do this. Look.
Yeah, SWC, make sure you're actually counting because your number might not be too far off. Oh, never mind. Ooh, there we go.
My goodness.
It's a reverse caster curse right there.
That was
saying that yeah.
That was so bad, but he still managed to do it. He lost a lot of time, but.
Yeah, 15 apparently to SWC, so definitely not the number you're looking for, but...
Unfortunately for Creeper, that's not gonna make much of a difference when he's still a timepiece behind.
A timepiece.
Yeah, Creeper is back in this. We would love to say that, but... it is very unfortunate.
Yeah, this may be a race that is never forgotten, especially for Creeper. Creeper will definitely take this and... sort of use it as a stepping stone to really show what not to do in the run, right? They're definitely gonna make sure that they remember this moment because, you know, if we're going for the PBs, you do not want to be a timepiece behind. That's just the worst possible case. So though, gotta finish strong. Up until that mistake is sort of figured out.
He can even PB. Locke didn't. Oh, does he know what to do? All right, interesting backup. Locke. Oh my god! Oh no, dude!
We got another train.
Oh
we got another train.
God.
Oh, but wow, that damage slap onto the ledge there. Very interesting.
What is Locke doing in this race?
And do you remember the first match of last week that we also casted? That's no longer in VOD form, but do you remember how crazy that one was?
Yeah.
I think we're getting a little bit of a repeat. So
yeah, we're getting a little bit of a repeat right here. This is such an interesting match. Honestly, this is such an interesting match.
Yeah, those trains are a bit nasty.
Yeah, that train can be a little bit tricky. I fell down in yellow overpass in the past. But I have never tried to do that backup that Locke tried to do.
Oh yeah.
Okay, get into dive boost.
Go. Diving on the nice unfinished texture of the outside level. There we go. And perfect. So yeah, a little bit of a 15 attempt dumpster dive apparently, but boop clips and lag clips are looking good from Locke. You know, we hate to be so negative necessarily, but these runs are getting a little bit crazy. But you know, both of the runners are still executing a lot of the platforming tricks that they have to.
Creeper. Oh my god, he's in the chat right now.
Yeah.
And yeah, does he even know what happened?
Again, the dramatic irony is still weighing upon us all. Oh, that timepiece count.
Entering Welcome to Mafia, but I don't think he still knows that he missed the toilet timepiece.
Oh.
I don't know if he knows. I don't think anyone in the chat say that.
Yeah.
But please don't say
those
that.
messages.
Don't say
that.
that.
Yeah, the messages would have been buried already, and
yeah.
it would be a bit of an.
I just want to know what he does. I'm really interested in seeing what he does. We'll see what cheating the race awaits for him.
In the first third or so, first half or so, looking pretty okay.
Yeah. He's I think, yeah, he's still got
Ooh,
this.
Very nice boost.
That's in the bag, yeah, easy peasy.
Very nice.
And look, it's gonna be heading to finale.
Yep, with the right number of timepieces.
Yeah. Well.
A teased. Very nice. Ooh, that final gate though.
Wait, what do you say?
A teased, my new spin on TSJ. Very nice.
Oh, wait, Creeper is going. Okay, did he realize?
Oh,
he's going to do murder? I mean, he's missing a timepiece. No, he
or
can't
this
do
could be
parade. He's still into the murder. Yeah, okay, he's gonna be doing murder, I guess. I guess he realized that he missed it.
Yeah. When people ask Creeper, you know, what route do you do? You know, murder or toilet? And Creeper says yes. Creeper will say yes this time.
Creeper, the only person to pull off murder and toilet route in just one race.
It's his maiden name. Yeah, let's not dox ourselves, Creeper.
No, he's going for the lags.
Ooh.
And Loch barely getting that pillar cycle. My goodness, that was so close. He's gonna be able to get this next cycle, and he's having a little trouble with the lags. Oh my god, Creeper.
Oh. I mean, how much does Creeper practice this, right? I'm not quite sure.
I have no idea. I have no idea if he even knows how to do this. Yeah, he's on nothing to lose anyway.
Yeah.
He knows he's probably not gonna be winning this, because he definitely is not at this point, unfortunately. Unless Loch crashes and then he yeets like twice in a row, I don't think it's gonna happen, but...
Hits a level reset. Oh!
He got it!
Very nice.
And yeah, well, we're gonna see second clip. Second clip is even worse.
Oh.
Second clip is actually worse. We're gonna see what's gonna happen here. Oh, he's going so low. He's going super low. That one looked good. Oh.
Oh, that one was super close.
A tiny bit too high up. Oh, there we go. Very nice.
Wow.
Nice. Good job.
Ladies and gentlemen and everything, I believe we have a murder and toilet route for the first time ever, potentially.
that deserves a round of applause from Cooper.
Yeah, claps in the chat for that one. Wow, that takes a lot of
knowing how to do the level, and he just went and did it. Absolute chat. You gotta respect that. You gotta respect. You gotta respect that he went and did murder instead of toilet. Oh, it's not gonna make it. Oh, okay. Yeah, as long as he doesn't get caught, he should be fine. And Loch getting really bad RNG, almost dying too.
Oh, are they able to make the? Oh wow, clears the chasm. Really good. Creeper probably wasn't expecting to do this, but looks like they definitely are. Loch is in Bitrate City, throwing the nice potions. Ooh. Getting slapped around with it, that's just natural in a mustache girl fight. Ooh, the potion from a distance gets it on the second hit. And you gotta stay away from mustache girl for those of you who don't know. They can not have to wait for that cutscene for them to talk about the Mafia Ball and whatnot. You can just chuck a potion, and it totally works out. And yes, the shadow of that ball is very helpful.
And Creeper won in our hearts, even if he didn't manage to win the race, he still won in our heart by doing toilet and murder in the same route.
That's crazy.
The very first time in the tournament too.
Yeah, Parade was the missing trifecta part of that for sure. That would have been quite the stellar run. But now the door is open. And a nice boop.
Still needs to do the lab. So yeah.
Oh, that spell shield, man. You know, Mustache Girl's Oh, the cherries are coming out pretty quickly though. And enough it is.
Pretty decent RNG for cherries, like not the best one, but unfortunately he didn't get he didn't get Slapsy, but wow, Creeper, okay. Alright. Well,
we're just
Creeper is just
pulling out all the stops tonight, yeah. Or this morning.
Is showing off right now.
Mario, nah, you didn't really miss much. Just kind of two runners doing normal hat stuff. It's been pretty normal here, I think. But yeah, Locke's finishing up here. It's gonna be a pretty close 42, I believe. Or sorry, sub 42, I should say. Also, there is a shockwave here, but a nice potion hit immediately after. Yep, just, you know, when in doubt, just chuck grenades, you know? I've played all the FPSs, and sometimes when you can't aim, just throw grenades at the enemy, and that usually works.
To be honest, I've seen so many people throw brewers at Mustache in the last phase, and please, please, people, don't do that. Actually learn how to do the last phase. The brewers don't work on the fight. They don't work.
Fair enough.
They don't work. And there we go. GG for Locke. 41-57. Yep. Sub 42. GG. It's gonna be taking. It's gonna be taking the W for this race and advancing through the losers brackets to face against. I don't remember who. I'll check.
Oh yeah, we'd have to check the wonderful Google sheet. Not sponsored, but
not
really helpful.
Google, but it's gonna be,
sadly.
Gonna be facing Payin on Sunday at 2:30 a.m. Pretty much tomorrow night or tomorrow morning for some Australians in the chat.
UTC.
Yeah, Creeper could finish in 3:15 if he managed to find Nyakusa skip and also those Reddit finale. I think it's still possible. Maybe he finds a new way to do it. Instead of Reddit finale, he finds Nyakusa from Reddit to... He might be able to actually finish the race and the run. Yeah, Locke probably a little bit relieved that he won that, definitely. I don't know what he was feeling when he started feeling everything. But I would have been a little bit scared. And Creeper having a little bit of trouble with... dumpster dive as well. Interesting. Okay, he's just bonking into the dumpster like. Oh, is that a setup? Oh, I see. That's a setup.
Oh, interesting.
He was setting
All
up
right.
to have like the right distance. That's very interesting.
Oh, unlucky angle though.
No.
Yep.
And Creeper.
I think the developer console says it all.
What is he typing?
Yeah, we need some bros in the chat for that one.
I couldn't see that. I couldn't see what he was
typing. I believe it's like I believe something about this is a real bro moment right now, and so yeah, definitely calling for the bros. Just going for
the safe strat. Going for the safe strat for Manhole, and yeah, it's gonna be finishing up.
Yeah, no, you gotta finish with dignity in terms of finishing the race.
Yeah, definitely. Absolutely.
Landing right on that timepiece. And yeah, for the most part, trying to... We still have Locke's audio, correct? I mean, it might be too much of a hassle to like switch it over just because, but like,
you're right.
Obviously. I mean, the main menu is great, by the way.
Yeah, right,
not trying to diss the soundtrack, you know.
Creeper has no audio, I think.
Oh,
barely any audio.
Didn't even turn it on.
I don't hear anything from him, at least.
Okay. Works out either way. We'll just listen to the main menu.
I don't know if it's me, though, but I don't hear anything.
Calling up for some GM slingshot for Creeper. If Creeper's watching the chat.
I think he has
Which I
music.
think, you know. Yeah, go ahead, Anu. Sorry.
I think it has some music. I'm not entirely sure, but we're gonna leave this audio here. Like, we can barely hear what's happening.
Oh.
But okay. Creeper
Train.
is gonna be nailing yellow overpass. There is music? Oh. Just super quiet. Yeah, okay, I thought about it. I thought so.
But yeah, pretty good, I mean, the soundtrack's amazing. I mean, I'm trying to think of my favorite tracks. I would say Murder's a pretty up there. I like the slow jazz feel, I guess. Very lounge, very...
Indeed.
calm. But also a bit...
Is he gonna do... Is he gonna do Pink Paw? Is he gonna do Green Manhole? Is a question. We don't know what's gonna do. Oh, that's green. That's definitely green. Oh, getting it first try. Taking it safe. Bot bonking. Gonna go for the slingshot though. He's going for the slingshot? No, he's not going for the slingshot. Taking it safe. The best choice.
Yes. There we go. You know, I think, oh, well, that was some weird walking around there. I'm so used to runners just going straight for it, but, yeah, Creeper's coming up here.
Creeper's
near the finale.
Creeper is gonna be finishing green clean and then going straight to finale.
Those vacuums, very bouncy vacuums. I definitely hate for one of those to be in my, I mean, I guess that's why there's a Roomba. You know, those aren't consumer grade, right? Those seem more industry grade vacuums there, but they clean them pretty well. Gets you to pretty high places. Grabbing the timepiece, and yeah, 25 is the magic number.
Yeah, definitely. Alright, I don't think he can even PB. I don't even know what Creeper's PB is, but yeah.
PB? Oh, I thought it was something 43. Let me check. Oh, speed on thumbs up. There we go.
4840?
4840.
I mean...
I believe I was thinking of, yeah.
I mean...
It'd be... Oh, yeah, it's... I don't know. For a 48. It's pretty close.
It's doable, yeah. It's like SWC said it's doable, just... It will be really interesting if he actually PBs.
I mean, Slapsy would be nice, but for the most part, everything else is pretty flawed,
I don't know if he does Slapsy, though. I don't know.
Yeah, Loch might entertain us with something ridiculous here. A nice zoom in. Oh! Hackett has a message, I think, for the community. Oh, it's a jump off, okay. Just to go to hub. It's all good. Very nice colors. Not vomit inducing at all. Very nice ledge grabs. And we're stuck in the door. That's always nice. And now we get the bonk spam. This is not a soundboard. This is just the coding of the game. Hopefully none of you out there are motion sick. Or prone to motion sickness, because definitely a little bit of a
happening
spin.
on lock screen. Yeah, it's just, he's going insane.
Spinsy.
Getting soft locked. That is a common soft lock that can happen. Oh, he's gonna be taking the tickets. He's gonna be taking all the tickets. 159. That is a lucky number, guys. That is definitely a lucky number. Remember it. 159.
159. Yeah, definitely a little bit of a cheeky play there, knowing that they're, you know, not necessarily gonna finish this tournament with the best place. But again, you know, it was entertaining
It was definitely
So
entertaining
much.
from both players. I'm not even kidding. This was such an entertaining race. From all that happened, this race just was great.
The first match of the week. You know,
Oh,
it's always got to bring something new.
Gonna be grabbing the Rift token. Gonna be grabbing the Rift token though. That is the question. Ooh. Oh! He's going for it. He's going
All Rift
for
tokens?
it.
Question mark?
Oh my God! He's going for it. Let's go. Okay, this run
Very nice.
This run is the
Doing
best
it for the
run of
community.
tournament. Doing more than Toilet on the same route, and also getting a Rift token. Confirmed the best run in the whole tournament.
Don't check the rule set right now. I'm not changing it. Please don't look. No. Most amount of Rift tokens wins. Who knew? This is any percent, you know, just because it's obviously the highest regarded sort of category, just because it's sort of an easy category to get into and also to optimize and whatnot. But yeah, we're seeing clips of it already in the chat. Very nice.
He did it for the fans, and the chat asked, and he
delivered.
He delivered. He delivered what the fans wanted.
Oh.
I mean, he did
Still has one health.
Though. Some people are asking for a bad ending. We'll see what's gonna happen.
Right up at the gate.
Oh my God!
Interesting hammer. Hitboxes are.
That was close.
Very interesting. Collisions and whatnot.
See more people asking for bad ending. They wanna see the bad ending for finale. Such an infamous ending for this game, which literally does nothing.
You know, it's like I'm just head out, and yeah, that's always the very okay. It's fine, you know, going for the 1 HP.
Oh, is he going for a slapsy?
Oh
no, taking
no.
HP.
Oh, maybe take one hit or nah. That's probably just a safety 2 HP there.
Oh no, going for bad ending.
Oh,
he's gonna
slapped normally.
Go for the normal ending instead.
Sadly, Creeper can't read chat's mind completely. You know, people champion, but
okay.
Ooh,
and going
interesting.
Getting better RNG. It's gonna be don't get hit. Oh my God, close.
Ooh.
And Tarpsy RNG. And oh, nice.
Very nice.
Wow. Okay.
Entertaining. No bad ending, but you know we take it.
This guy is showing off right now. Creeper is just showing off. Creeper is just showing his skills to the people.
You know, Creeper's like GameStop right now. I think the stocks are looking really hot to buy. So
showing that even if you're a new player in the game, you can still be able to pull Slapsy or Tarpsy rather.
So throwing the potions again, tried and true. Battlefield, Call of Duty, Medal of Honor, doesn't matter. Valorant, even Overwatch, whatever FPS you play, just throw the grenade. And there's a reason Junkrat exists, right? If we want to use Overwatch as an example, but again, like Anu said, definitely try to learn the finale because the finale, you know, it's a relatively long section, right? Definitely intimidating in the length, but if you can get it down, you can really shave off a lot of time.
Yeah, you definitely.
Barring RNG and yeeting, you know, those are uncontrollable though. So, getting a nice little look into AHiT's character model and the layers. Very terrifying. Won't sleep tonight.
Not getting good RNG right off the bat. Get an instant shield. We'll see if he gets that double. He's going for nice, very nice.
Ooh, shockwave.
Okay. Well, actually pretty good RNG. So
4 hits.
Well, okay.
5.
Holy
wow.
crap.
5.
Okay.
Cherry on top of that one.
That was some RNG. Holy crap. Unfortunately, as usual, getting good RNG on dead runs. But yeah, that was really good RNG for Cherryface.
Yeah. No, Creeper will look back on this with, you know, some spite, but also some happiness because this has been such a hectic match and such a crazy run. You know, Loch obviously with the Cherry death, definitely a bit of a a little terrifying, to say the least. But no, these two have been fantastic, barring the mistakes and problems. And so, no, this race will not be forgotten for quite a bit, I would say.
Definitely, yeah. Even if Creeper is getting knocked out of the tournament after this race, he went with a bang, honestly. Oh, what the hell?
Yeah. Oh.
he just got a what the? He just got a double with umbrella on the last phase. What? What the?
Yeah, that's
He's just showing off right now. He's
Creeper's pulling out all the stops. Yeah. Wow.
He's showing off.
Oh.
I'm a little bit trouble there, but yeah, he's gonna be finishing with a 50. And yeah, GG for Creeper.
GG's all around.
GG's for both players. Unfortunately, what happened to him, but still going out with a bang, pretty much. Going out with a pretty good race.
There it is. Sub 51.
50-42. All right.
Oh, and a little bit of a... Oh, there we go. Just lag on my end, apparently.